The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
For West Holmes, the Battle of Holmes County, the Hiland Hawks ranked number 1 in Division 6, a record of 19-3. They won 12 in a row, and they're taking on the West Holmes Knights with a record of 6-15. Stay tuned. We'll have an interview with both head coaches coming up next on the pregame show on WKLM.
Make sure your Medicare open enrollment plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
A remodel or new build is more than just a project. At Kime, we believe these projects mean creating a new play space for your little ones, designing a gathering place to make and share meals, or building an outdoor oasis to relax and recharge. We're here to help you reimagine your space. Our home center in Charm is a one-stop shop for flooring, appliances, kitchens, and so much more. Our team of experts is here to help support you every step of the way. That's the beauty of working with Kime. That's your home reimagined.
Spring in the summer with Millersburg Electric's Holiday Mega Sale, going on now through June 3rd. Savings throughout the store, including the top-rated line of Speed Queen laundry products. Get over $3,000 in savings in rebates on kitchen packages from GE Profile or KitchenAid. Building and remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the spring and the summer event at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Inside the Dugout is being brought to you on WKLM by Holmes Siding Contractors.
Jake Sidle here with Hawks head coach Chris Degas. And Coach, it's hard to believe it seems like the season just started, and already it's you and West Holmes dueling here at the end of the year in the Battle of Holmes County.
Yeah, it goes. This spring season goes by quick, that's for sure. And tournaments next week, and yeah, it doesn't seem like we've been playing ball very long, but it's been a good season so far.
And the weather cooperating with us for at least one time this year. Beautiful night for it too.
Yeah, it's really nice out. If you can get out here, come on out. It's going to be a fun game.
Well, Coach, let's talk about this past week. You had 2 wins against Sandy Valley, the one a little more handedly than the other, but another IVC title in the bag for you guys as you finish up that first goal of the season.
Yeah, like you said, that's our first goal, win the IVC, and now that's in our pocket. We're ready to kind of turn our attention and focus on the tournament games. And we got a game coming up Wednesday, and we'll see who we play, but we really want to try to use it tonight and tomorrow against Strasburg, kind of lock in and get ready for that tournament push.
Talking about tonight, this is a West Holmes team who has kind of had a run with Murphy's Law all season. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. But they've got some good pitching. They've got some guys with good bats when they can get it all put together.
Yeah, I mean, they're a varsity baseball team. They're well coached. They're going to compete, and we're going to have to come out and do the same. We can't just assume anything in the game of baseball because funny things can happen. And so we'll come out ready to play and hopefully have a good night for us.
Who you got on the mound today, Coach?
Garrett Monagold's going to throw for us tonight, the lefty, and he's been throwing well past couple times. He's been on the mound for us, and just got to play clean defense behind him and go up there and be aggressive at the plate, put the ball in, play hard.
Yeah, well, Coach, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Alongside West Holmes Knights head baseball coach Wyatt Miller, a record of 6-15 on the season, getting set for this Battle of Holmes County. Before we get to that, Wyatt, then you split your last 2 games against Ashland in the OCEC and had to win 2 games ago. That 2-0 win over Ashland, really a game where Cooper Booth threw a shutout, and that was nice to see that performance.
Yeah, absolutely. We played a good game overall. You know, we played and made the plays that we were supposed to on defense, and Cooper went out and threw a heck of a game. Scored when we were supposed to score and come home with a win. You know, obviously Wednesday night didn't go the way we wanted to. There were some positive things in that game, but a lot of negative too, and just stuff that we got to fix and just fundamental stuff, you know, stuff we've been struggling with all year, stuff we, you know, should be able to do, and just been struggling with it all year and just got to work through it.
See, Wyatt, on the positive side of that, we've seen signs where this team can do that. They are capable here, just as you mentioned, trying to find that consistency.
Absolutely. You know, that's all it's all about, find consistency this time of year and get better every single game. I feel like we were doing a good job of that, and then, you know, we kind of got set back there on Wednesday. So tonight we just got to go out. We're playing a really good Hiland team. Just got to go out, make the plays we're supposed to make, and go right at it.
You mentioned taking on this Hiland team, always a good challenge here for your team before postseason play.
Yeah, we always schedule them towards the end of the year, probably, you know, usually one of our last home games here or at their place, one of their last home games. We do that for a reason, you know, it gets us prepared for tournament. Seeing this team here towards the end of the year, you know, usually the first couple rounds you don't see a team like Hiland, so it gets you prepared for those later rounds of the tournament.
Fun night, obviously, you get a chance to play on them. You got senior night here. You got, of course, under the lights, so really a lot to go with this. They make it a fun night.
Absolutely, should be a good one, and we're looking forward to celebrating our 3 seniors. They've done a lot for the program over the years, and that's what tonight's all about, celebrating them and going out and playing a good game with a crosstown rival.
You're obviously focused on the night and the rest of this week here, but your thoughts on getting a chance to take on Edison next Tuesday in tournament play?
Should be a really good matchup. I mean, there's a reason we went the way we went, and we feel good about the matchup with Edison. You know, we've been studying a lot on them, and I think we have a pretty good chance on Tuesday. You know, we play a tough schedule all year, and obviously our record shows that, but, you know, I don't think our record defines what this team can do come tournament time. So that's what we've been preaching on, kind of that second season, and looking forward to getting it started on Tuesday.
All right, thanks for your time.
Appreciate it, Matt.
It's the voice of West Holmes Knights head baseball coach, Wyatt Miller.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at mbsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Scott, why do you have a lobster bib on at the grocery store?
Because at Rody's IGA Truckload Meat Sale, I'm eating fancy this week.
Then you better grab those 5-pound boxes of frozen lobster tails for just $100.
Already got 2. One for dinner, one to impress the neighbors.
Stock up now through Friday from 9 to 6 and sign up to win a free 7 cubic foot chest freezer from Millersburg Electric.
Get whole boneless pork loin for just $1.98 a pound and 10-pound boxes of pollock fillets, $29.98.
Plus a whole lot more while supplies last.
Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg, where my freezer is fuller than my retirement plan.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Healthcare feels easier when you feel understood. At Pomerene Hospital, you'll find people who take the time to listen so you can feel cared for and ready for life ahead. From the first appointment to the care you need next, Pomerene keeps things simple, local, and connected. For family checkups, women's care, specialty treatment, surgery, and more, Pomerene is where your community goes to feel better. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Your future is just getting started, and Buckeye Career Center is here to help you take the next step. BCC offers 10 full-time adult education programs, Class A and B CDL training, and part-time options as well. Attend our Adult Education Open House June 9th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at Buckeye Career Center and have your $50 application fee waived. Learn more at buckeyecareercenter.org. Discover your passion and prepare for your future at Buckeye Career Center.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Season, Hiland defeated West Holmes over at Lehman Field by the score of 11-2. The last time West Holmes defeated Hiland was back in the 21-22 season, and actually West Holmes won both games of a doubleheader that year over Hiland. They won 9-3 and 3-1 over Hiland back in that season. Overall, this season, of course, Hiland off to another terrific season, 19-3. They're now the top-ranked team in Division 6. They went to that spot this week in the polls, and for West Holmes, a record, they come in with a record of 6-15, as we mentioned was Wyatt Miller during the pregame show. They split their last two games with that 2-0 win over Ashland, and of course they lost in their last contest to Ashland as well, right after that 10-9. As far as the league is concerned, Hiland, of course, won the IVC South Division title again, going 11-1, while Indian Valley finished up in second place in the IVC South at 8-4, CD Valley, Ridgewood, and Garaway at 6-6, Claymont 4-7, Tusky Valley at 1-12. In the IVC North Division, we know that will be happening here in a couple of years, as the news came out this year that there will not be an IVC North here in a couple of seasons. Strasburg, they capture the outright IVC North Division title, going 10-1. East Canton 8-3 in second place. Newcomerstown 6-5. Buckeye Trail 5-5. Malvern and Conotton Valley 4-7, and TCC 1-10. In the Ohio Cardinal Conference, that has not been decided yet, as of course New Philadelphia and Worcester are both splitting with one another the other day. Worcester has another makeup game against West Holmes next week to see if they decide to end up being co-champions or if New Philadelphia can win it outright. Dover 7-6 in the league, Lexington 6-6, Madison 5-7, Ashland 5-8, West Holmes 4-9, and West Holmes 0-13 in the OCC. We'll take a break. Actually, before I get to that, I do want to mention the fact that West Holmes, of course, is in the Division 4 East 1 district. West Holmes got the 12 seed. Their first sectional tournament game will be in the sectional final next Tuesday at 3-seeded Edison at 5 o'clock. Of course, we'll be live streaming that game on WKLM. And Hiland, of course, in Division 6, they got the top seed, and they'll be playing in the sectional final on Wednesday next week, May 20th at 5 at Lehman Field. They'll play against either the 10-seed Bridgeport or the 11-seed Bel Air. We'll take a break, come back with more on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church. Express Power Washing is Northeast Ohio's premier washing and soft washing company. Their expert team uses state-of-the-art equipment and eco-friendly cleaning solution to rejuvenate your home's exterior, roofs, decks, driveways, and more. Home with a 2-year guarantee. If the green comes back, they come back. For more information, call 330-231-4392. That's 330-231-4392.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
It's the kids from D&M Rocks, here to remind you about all they offer. They have mulch, gravel, limestone, wood chips, black shale, and black granite, natural and manufactured pavers and wall stones, culvert and PVC pipes and fitting, and shale, which is great base material. They keep their inventory stocked year-round and offer delivery on all products. Stop in to see them or give them a call at 330-473-6020.
D&M Rocks!
Tonight's starting line is brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Save yourself time and money. No stamp needed. You can pay your bill online through their mobile application Smart Hub, a free service with no fees for using your bank account, credit, or debit card. Now with tonight's starting lineups, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thank you, Matt. We'll start with the visitors today in the Hiland Hawks. They'll line up like this. Leading things off in center field will be junior Christian Mullet. Garrett Monagold bats second. He's pitching today. He's a senior, while senior Grady Monagold bats third at first base. Jonah Yoder is the designated hitter. The junior batting cleanup today. Senior Mike Miller bats fifth in right field. Batting sixth will be Paxton Alarcon, the catcher. He's also a junior, while batting seventh will be senior Ben Hosteller in left field. Logan Yoder, the senior second baseman, bats eighth, and rounding out the bottom of the lineup is Isaiah Wagler, the senior shortstop, bats ninth. Playing in the field today for the designated hitter Yoder is Damon Troyer. He'll be at third base. On the other side for the West Holmes Knights, they'll line up like this. Junior Chris Williams leads things off at second base. Senior Colston Tenney bats second in left field. Senior shortstop Brock Gallion bats third, while junior center fielder Nate Sprang is the cleanup hitter. Freshman Jake Markley will be batting fifth today. He's on the mound for the Knights. Kendrick Mass, the other freshman's at third base today, batting sixth. Junior Preston Troyer doing the catching, batting seventh. Race Angle, the junior right fielder, bats eighth. And Cooper Booth, the final senior on this West Holmes team, will round out the bottom of the lineup, batting ninth at first base.
Hiland, the top-ranked team in Division 6, a record of 19-3, coached by Chris Dagus. West Holmes, a record of 6-15, coached by Wyatt Miller. And tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Members of Holmes Wayne Electric save money in their monthly bill by reading their own meters. It's quick and easy. You can pay your bill and submit your meter reading with their mobile application with no fees. On vacation, no problem. Members can schedule their payment. Stay tuned for more on the pregame show next on WKLM.
Wayne Holmes Health is now part of the Premier Pharmacy family, giving us even more ways to serve you. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm pleased to announce our acquisition of Wayne Holmes Health in Worcester, allowing us to offer a full line of home medical equipment, including hospital beds, lift chairs, scooters, and more. We also offer home modifications, including stair lift and ramp installation. Rental and delivery are both available. Stop in and see the new display at our Berlin location, now located inside of German Village Shopping Center, or visit us in Worcester at 720 Winkler Drive to see our full line of medical and home modification equipment.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
A remodel or new build is more than just a project. At Keim, we believe these projects mean creating a new play space for your little ones, designing a gathering place to make and share meals, or building an outdoor oasis to relax and recharge. We're here to help you reimagine your space. Our home center in Charm is a one-stop shop for flooring, appliances, kitchens, and so much more. Our team of experts is here to help support you every step of the way. That's the beauty of working with Keim. That's your home reimagined.
Spring into summer with Millersburg Electric's Holiday Mega Sale going on now through June 3rd. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and savings throughout the store include $570 off a GE washer and dryer pair and $900 off a Whirlpool 31 cubic foot French door refrigerator, now just $1,799. Plus, with summer grilling season here, get free assembly on all Weber grills and Blackstone griddles. We offer free in-carton drop-off on appliances or have our dedicated delivery team professionally install your appliance purchase. Qualified customers get 0% financing through May of 2027. So visit us today or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes County since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
If you're looking for the best tires and service in the area, stop by Millersburg Tire Service. When it comes to selection, no one does it better. They've sold 37 brands of passenger, SUV, light truck, heavy duty, and farm tires in the last year, serving Holmes County, all across Ohio, and 11 surrounding states. They even ship nationwide. Add in a knowledgeable staff with over 375 years of combined experience, and you've got everything you need, all in one place. So go with a team that's been serving Holmes County for over 73 years. Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Battle of Holmes County tonight here at West Holmes. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's high school baseball contest. Getting toward the end of the regular season, always fun to get these two teams, the county matchup here, rivals going at it tonight.
And it's a friendly rivalry on each side. I mean, both teams were sitting over in the concession stand area during the JV game, just rooting on each of their respective JV teams. It's always great to have these two together because you never know what can happen. I remember the doubleheader that was my first year here. That West Holmes came through and got those wins against Hiland right at the end of the season. They're going to try to do that again today.
Hiland, of course, they kind of speak for themselves. They won their last 3 state titles and seem to be clicking on all cylinders here. Not that they weren't bad before that, but really playing really good here in the last couple of weeks. 19-3 now, the top-ranked team in League 6, and a team that really looks ready to make another long tournament run.
Well, they had some issues with errors early to about halfway through the season. I mean, I did a game with John Monagold earlier this year. I think they had 3 in the first inning, and They were able to come back and still get the win in that one, but they've settled in defensively. I've been real impressed with Damon Troyer at third base for the Hawks. He's really become a presence over there, tracking things down on the left side of the infield. But this is a Hiland team that is getting hot at the right time of the year again.
West Holmes 6th and 5th team. There's going to be some growing pains, seeing kind of a young team overall and experience coming in. And we've seen, as Wyatt Miller talked about, we've seen some really high spots and some low spots too, just trying to find some consistency. But we knew that they're starting to figure it out here. You can see that talent growing as the season has gone on.
You look at the bats, Brock Gallion, Nate Sprang, even Kendrick Mass, and Cooper Booth, they've all been consistently hitting throughout the season. The issue is that when they're hitting, they're not getting pitching support. When they're pitching, they're not getting the run support. It's been, I said it in the pregame interview with Coach Miller, it's almost like, or with, Coach Degas today, it's almost as if Murphy's Law is happening in real time with this team. They'll be playing great, and then an ill-timed error happens, and all of a sudden they're down 5 runs. This is a better team than their record indicates, and they've grown throughout the season, and they're going to get, if any team they can, the best the best game they can.
See, the bottom line here is you got this game tonight. Both teams have a game tomorrow. Of course, you got West Holmes playing Garaway, Hiland's playing at Strasburg. Then tournaments next week for the two teams. So a couple more games of kind of tune-up here to get yourself ready for the postseason. Those tournament games next week.
Well, I think we talked about this with Hiland all the time. They play a very tough schedule to be prepared for the tournament. You look at West Holmes, this is the perfect game to get them ready to go down and face off against Edison in Richmond. You got a good Hiland team, you got a good Garaway team tomorrow. This is how you kind of settle in the measuring stick. It's like, we're going to see a team like this next week, and this is how we need to respond based on what happens tonight.
We'll take a break, come back with the national anthem and the opening pitch after that on WKLM.
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at mbbsystems.com. MBB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
My wife said I needed more freezer space.
So you bought even more meat?
Exactly. Problem solved.
Head to Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg for the truckload meat sale, now through Friday from 9 to 6. And sign up to win a free 7 cubic foot chest freezer from Millersburg Electric.
Grab 80% lean fresh ground beef for just $4.68 a pound, and whole boneless New York strip steaks cut free for only $9.98 a pound.
And a whole lot more while supplies last.
More meat and a chance at a freezer. This is basically my Super Bowl.
Truckload meat sale now through Friday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Healthcare feels easier when you feel understood. At Pomerene Hospital, you'll find people who take the time to listen so you can feel cared for and ready for life ahead. From the first appointment to the care you need next, Pomerene keeps things simple, local, and connected. For family checkups, women's care, specialty treatment, surgery, and more, Pomerene is where your community goes to feel better. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Ready to learn by doing? Buckeye Career Center is still enrolling high school and adult students for the 2026-27 school year. Available programs include auto collision repair, culinary arts, computer-aided design, landscaping, masonry, meat cutting, deli and bakery, and precision machining. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. Call us today at 330-339-2288 or apply online at buckeyecareercenter.org.
This evening has Waynedale taking on Glen Oak. Waynedale won 5-3 over Glen Oak, and also it was Triway over Hillsdale 6-5, while New London defeated Loudonville 13-2. It was Utica defeating Danville this evening 10-1. Now after that, I'm not sure, haven't got caught up on all the scores, but Strasburg's at Tuskegee Valley tonight. Claymont was at Tusnall. St. E. Valley's at Canton Central Catholic. East Canton at Minerva. John Glenn playing host to Buckeye Trail this evening. Malvern at St. Thomas Aquinas. Lexington at Sparta Highland. St. Ignatius is at Worcester, while Louisville is at New Philadelphia tonight. And Ashland playing host to Gallium as well. And Jake, also an update on the softball. Hiland, a 13-6 lead in the bottom of the sixth over Mansfield Christian. That's in high school softball, so hopefully the Lady Hawks can get themselves a win as well. Also earlier tonight in JV baseball, saw Hiland defeat West Holmes there in the game before this one here at West Holmes by the score of 11-0. We'll take another break, come back with the national anthem coming up next on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
At Beaches, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church. Express Power Washing is Northeast Ohio's premier washing and soft washing company. Their expert team uses state-of-the-art equipment and eco-friendly cleaning solution to rejuvenate your home's exterior, roofs, decks, driveways, and more. Home with a 2-year guarantee. If the green comes back, they come back. For more information, call 330-231-4392. That's 330-231-4392.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
It's the kids from D&M Rocks, here to remind you about all they offer. They have mulch, gravel, limstones, wood chips, black shale, and black granite, natural and manufactured pavers and wall stones, culvert and PVC pipes and fitting, and shale, which is great base material. They keep their inventory stocked year-round and offer delivery on all products. Stop in to see them or give them a call at 330-473-6020. D&M Rocks!
Make sure your Medicare Open Enrollment Plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
And tonight's national anthem has been brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle. It's Devon Fortune back at the studio, and glad to have you with us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com tonight. We're also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Jacob Heading is producing tonight's live stream coverage, and it's Andrew Dunlap working the camera. Go to YouTube, search WKLM Radio. They'll find the live stream coverage for tonight's contest. Battle of Holmes County from West Holmes, and of course Hiland will be the visitors then, and at the plate for the Hawks. And leading things off for them, that's going to be Christian Millett. He's followed by Garrett Monagold, Grady Monagold, Jonah Yoder, Mike Miller, Paxton Alarcon, Ben Hostother, Logan Yoder, Isaiah Wagler will round out the lineup for the Hawks. In the field defensively for West Holmes, at first is Cooper Booth. Second baseman Chris Williams. At short is Brock Gallion. At third, that's Kendrick Mast. In left, Colston Tenney. The center fielder is Nate Sprang. In right field, Race Engel. Catching is Preston Troyer. On the mound and pitching is the freshman right-hander That is Jake Markley. Markley, a record of 1-2 on the season, a 4.20 earned run average, 16.2 innings pitched. He's allowed 13 runs, 10 earned. He struck out 18 batters. He's walked 8, 19 hits allowed. He's hit 4 batters on the season as he'll take on this Hiland squad. McCoy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast, and certainly a good test for the freshman on the mound tonight against an outstanding Hiland team.
Well, you talk about a good test. I'm looking at the Hiland stats. They have the same amount of guys batting under 300 than they do batting 400 or better coming to this game.
Yeah.
So as a freshman, this is a great measuring stick for Jake. We've seen him have some good stuff. He's pitched against some good teams. He had a few innings against Worcester, I believe, and he's going to be a guy that the Knights are going to look to develop over the next 3 years.
No question about it. I mentioned Battle of Holmes County. A great weather tonight. Good crowd on hand. It's really a nice evening for high school baseball.
Two of the better high school baseball facilities in the region here in Holmes County. You've got a great cement pad and a lot of stands here and a lot of places for everyone to sit.
Hiland at the plate first. Tonight's first pitch brought to you by MRV Setting Supply. Give them a call, 800-524-7436. It's MRV Setting Supply. The wind and the pitch. Outside, it's going to be ball 1 to Christian Mulla, who bats for the left side of the plate, wearing number 23. The junior center fielder is batting 400, has 17 runs batted in. Here's the wind and the 1-0 offering. That's going to be on the outside corner for a call strike. Hiland sporting their red jerseys, has the white and red stripes and also the white pants. And for West Holmes with the home white jersey, it's going to be outside for a ball, and white pants and red numerals. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count now to Christian Mulla. And Mulla certainly has settled into that leadoff slot. Of course, all kinds of speed. A guy that has the ability to lay down a bunt. We've seen that at different times. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a bouncer toward second base. It'll be scooped up by Williams. Throws the first in time for the out. Good job to retire Mulla. But Mulla certainly has been outstanding for the Hawks in that leadoff slot this year.
He really has. And when you are batting before 2 monogolds, sometimes before 3 monogolds, you really want to get on base, and the Knights doing a good job to keep that from happening. But now Garrett Monagold, the pitcher, comes up to bat, and he's had himself a great season at the plate, too.
Batting .406 has 18 runs batted in for Garrett. Bats for the right side of the plate, wearing number 3. He's the senior pitcher today. Here's the wind and the pitch. That's going to be a curveball, going to be a cold strike on the inside corner. Bats right, he throws left, as we'll see that here in the bottom half of the inning. No score, 1 out, nobody aboard. We're in the top of the first from West Holmes. Here's the pitch by Markley. So going to be a high chopper toward third. Charged after, gloved by Mass. Throws the first in time for out number 2. A couple of ground outs, the second and third to start things off in the top of the first inning.
And Mass, another one of those young West Holmes players that the Knights are really going to look to develop. He's played great, whether he's been at short or third all season long. He's, a couple balls might get past him as he's young, but that's a great play for him there at third.
Good to see that. Now Grady Monagold bats from the left side, wearing number 21, the senior first baseman. And he's been outstanding as expected throughout this year. Curveball going to be just a bit low for a ball. Monagold batting .552. School record 10 home runs and 44 runs batted in. And he broke the school record last year for the individual record. And he's looking to break that again this year, his own record. That's going to be high for a ball. Of course, has the career RBI record as well for Hiland. So for a story program, he's about as good as it gets offensively for the Hiland Hawks.
Got to double check now with John, but I believe John said had this career home run record as well.
He'll scribble down the third base side, so yet another record that he's got. 2-1 count to Grady Monagold. That's the thing. You don't see too many high school players that hit double digits in home runs in the season. It just doesn't typically happen.
Not since they deadened the bats. Now, you talk to Bill Pim about some of his old Triway teams when they had those supercharged aluminum bats. He'll tell you a different story. That
pitch will on be fouled back and out of play. Supercharged. That sounds like Bill getting those supercharged bats out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, part of that might have been the short center field fence up at Carmichael Field, too.
It just looks supercharged. Markley stares in. The line of the pitch. Curveball going to be a bit high in the inside part of the plate for ball 3. Full count now to Monagold. One thing about Monagold, you think, well, he's got to be a free swinger, but he's a guy that doesn't usually chase after pitches out of the strike zone either. Here's the payoff pitch. High, and he holds it. Ball 4, so don't walk him. Not a bad pitch either. His last 2 pitches right near the strike zone, but just missed, and Monagold didn't chase after him.
And he's been a patient hitter all 4 years, and as a freshman, he made a big play to help win a state championship for the Hawks. So he's going to go down to first, and he's not normally a big threat to steal here, but with a freshman on the mound, you have to wonder if maybe the Hawks might try to get him in a scoring position.
High outside, ball one on that pitch by Markley. Jonah Yoder at the plate. He bats from the right side, wearing number 26, the junior DH. Batting .396, has 1 home run and 11 runs batted in. Go to first base, and Monagold slides back safely to the bag. 1 on, 2 down. If you're West Holmes, though, in any squad, you'll take a walk to Monagold as opposed to giving up something over the fence.
I think we can all agree to that.
So we're going to be popped up toward medium deep center field, looking for in making the catch. That's going to be Nate Spring for route number 3. Hiland gets no runs, no hits, no errors, or runner left, and through a half inning, no score. This is the Battle of Holmes County on WKLM.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
A remodel or new build is more than just a project. At Kime, we believe these projects mean creating a new play space for your little ones, designing a gathering place to make and share meals, or building an outdoor oasis to relax and recharge. We're here to help you reimagine your space. Our home center in Charm is a one-stop shop for flooring, appliances, kitchens, and so much more. Our team of experts is here to help support you every step of the way. That's the beauty of working with Kime. That's your home reimagined.
Spring in the summer with Millersburg Electric's Holiday Mega Sale, going on now through June 3rd. Savings throughout the store, including the top-rated line of Speed Clean laundry products. Get over $3,000 in savings in rebates on kitchen packages from GE Profile or KitchenAid. Building and remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the spring and the summer event at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Bottom half of the first inning, no score from West Holmes. At the plate for the night's going to be Chris Williams, followed by Colston Tenney, Brock Gallion, Nate Sprang, Jake Markley, Kendrick Mast, Preston Troyer, Ray Sangle, then Cooper Booth rounds out the West Holmes lineup. At first for the Hawks is Grady Monagold, the second baseman Logan Yoder, and short Isaiah Wagler, and at third is Damon Troyer. Left fielder is Ben Hostother. In center, that's Christian Mullen. The right fielder, Mike Miller, catching Paxton Alarcon, and on the mound and pitching today is the senior left-hander in the Garrett Monagold will get the nod for West Holmes, for Hiland, I should say, this evening. He'll face Chris Williams from the Knights, and now the pitch. That's going to be inside, that hit him. He'll kind of throw that slider that kind of breaks across here. It's a nasty pitch. That time broke in just a bit too far and hit the leg of Chris Williams, and he'll take his base.
Yeah, not what you're looking for if you're Monagold getting things started here, especially Chris Williams. Is speedy out on those base path, but a little harder to run on a lefty at first base.
Williams came in batting .275 with 9 RBIs for the junior second baseman, but gets hit by a pitch. He's at first base with nobody out. Here's Colston Tenney, lefty against lefty. That's going to be a cold strike on the outside corner. Tenney wearing number 10. He's the senior left fielder. He's batting .318 and has 10 runs batted in.
And Williams also has 9 stolen bases this season, so he is a threat to run, but again, harder to run on the lefties.
Gets off too far. They've got him in a pickle now. Throw to second base, and what?
Balk?
Wow, apparently it is going to be a balk called. Interesting.
Balk is the call. Everyone stopped.
So they had him picked off, but they're going to call a balk. So a break that time for West Holmes. They get hit by a pitch, and now a balk called, and the Knights a chance to take this lead in this first inning. Can they take advantage is the question. Garrett Monagold on the mound.
I didn't see what he did to cause that call, but that's the only call it could have been.
So on be fouled off the handle straight back. It goes to no balls and 2 strikes. You had him right in the rundown, then right in the middle of the rundown, they awarded him second base. So Irregardless, Williams is at second. Monagold, couple looks at second, now the pitch. That'll be a called strike on the curveball, and that's be strike 3. So that'll get Tenney striking out looking, and there's now one away. Big strikeout if you're Garrett Monagold.
That was a huge strikeout, too. Great pitch from Monagold. He just locked up Tenney. But now you've got probably the most dangerous guy in this West Holmes lineup coming to the plate with a man in scoring position.
Brock Gallion, the Muscatine commitment. He's, of course, going to Muscatine next year to play baseball. He bats from the right side of the plate. Now the pitch. So want to be fouled away to the right side out of play. 0-1 count to Gallion, batting from the right side of the plate, wearing number 2. Senior shortstop is batting .416, has a 1 homer and 13 runs batted in.
Well, Mullen in center and Mike Miller in right field give him a lot of space there. If he can get one over top of Yoder at second, he's going to score a run.
Monagold down the pitch. Maybe just a bit inside on the slider that time for a ball. 1-1 count to Gallion. Gallion and Tenney, I mentioned seniors. And he had the other senior, of course, Cooper Booth. So was senior night. The 3 seniors, of course, for West Holmes honored this evening. And here is the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be a grounder toward first. Rolls to the right field, a base hit for Gallion. Williams around third base, being waved home. For the home plate, going to be close play, going to be in time for the out. Or did he? He didn't do this. He didn't say safe.
Now time is called.
I guess he's out. It certainly wasn't a safe call. So apparently threw him out. They actually cut the ball off, and the relay through the home plate apparently in time. So that'll gun out Chris Williams. So can't blame for West Holmes trying to be aggressive against a very good pitching staff and team of Hiland. Try to stick that ball in there on the hit by Gallion, but a good play by Hiland to get that ball in there just in time to get the out.
You can put that down as a 9-1-2 put out.
To the first base, almost picked him off, and they did pick him off. Well, Monagold had a guy picked off earlier in the inning, and they called a balk. That time he gets the clean pickoff, and he'll pick off Gallion to end the inning. So West Holmes fails to score in the bottom of the first through 1. We are still scoreless. This is the battle of Holmes County on WKLM.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Top of the second and a scoreless contest at the plate for the Hawks. That is going to be the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Mike Miller is followed by Paxton Alarcon and Ben Hostother. As for Miller, bats from the left side, wearing number 13, the senior right fielder, batting .311, has 12 runs batted in. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's podcast. The Battle of Holmes County, high school baseball from West Holmes. The pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. It's an 0-1 count to Mike Miller.
Yeah, he hit her right down the middle there. That's a gutsy pitch call there by the Knights.
Mark Lee Roxon fires the pitch. Curveball, and that's going to be in there for a strike as well on the outside part of the plate. 0-2 count quickly to Mike Miller. So important to get ahead of the count, especially against these Hiland hitters. Barkley doing that right there. Here's the wind, the pitch. Curveball again going to be just outside for a ball.
That's a good pitch there. I think that's one Bill Pim would always like. Those are the ones he likes to see. You've gone down the middle twice. You try to give him something outside, see if he'll chase.
Here's the pitch. Ain't going to be just off the mark there, a little bit outside. Couldn't chase after that one either, but evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supporting the local youth, and they hope that you all knock it out of the park. That is the Killbuck Savings Bank. Here's the pitch. Going to be a breaking pitch inside ball 3. Now all of a sudden we have a full count to Miller.
And again, these Hawks hitters, they're not, they're great hitters, but they're going to be patient. They're not going to swing at something that's not their pitch.
Payoff swung on, be a bouncer towards second. Going to be through the legs, actually knocked down by Williams. Throws the first, going to be not in time. And wasn't able to pick it up cleanly and knocked it down, but that ball to the first base, not in time on the throw, so E4 on the play. So on the air, Miller safe at first base.
And that could end up being a big play here as we go to the top of the second. Like we said in the pregame show, there's been a couple times West Holmes this season, one error in the inning has kind of snowballed into giving up runs.
Here's Paxton Alarcon batting from the right side, wearing number 11. And he is the catcher, batting .237, has 9 RBIs. The pitch shows bunt. He'll pull it back outside for ball. Throw to first base, going to be not in time on the throw by catcher Preston Troyer. So Miller slides back safely, but the 1-0 count to Alarcon.
A little more zip on that throw, he might have had him.
Miller let lead again. Another throw to first base, this time by Markley, and Miller's back there safely standing up. At the conclusion of today's contest, we'll be announcing the Table Rock Pizza Player of the Game. Markley from the stretch, the pitch. Swan be fouled straight back. 1-1 count to Alarcon. They're located in downtown Berlin. Give them a call, 330-449-9955, or visit them on the web at TableRockPizza.com. That player receives a gift certificate for a small one-topping pizza at Table Rock Pizza. The 1-1. In their first strike, throw to second base, going to be not in time, actually bounces in the center field, but that'll be a stolen base irregardless for Mike Miller, backed up by Nate Sprang in center for West Holmes, but Hiland gets the stolen base and a runner in the scoring position.
Not really a bad throw there by Troy, or just Gallion couldn't bring it down.
1-2 count to Alarcon. So Miller gets that lead at second. Markley the pitch. Curveball called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch that time. Great location by Markley, and there's now 1 away. 1 out, runner at second base, no score. Here's Ben Hostother at the plate, bats from the right side, wearing number 18. The senior left fielder is batting .294, has 1 RBI. Markley, now the pitch. Fastball going to be a called strike on the outside corner, and so far Markley showing pretty good command early part of this contest.
Well, Preston Troyer had a good job bringing that one over to the plate. He framed that one perfectly for our home plate umpire.
Markley now the pitch. In the dirt, nice block that time by Preston Troyer there, and it goes to ball 1.
I think that's something in high school baseball. If you have a catcher that can frame like that, it's so valuable.
Definitely helps out a pitcher, as it does when you're able to block a ball like that in the dirt. Miller, a good lead over at second base. Markley now the pitch. It's going to be a shot foul off the handle of Hosta that goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hostother's been very good defensively in the outfield throughout the season for Hiland, getting a chance to get in the lineup today offensively. Markley now with the pitch. Going to be down low and away. Going to be ball 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, playoff basketball tonight, and right now Detroit a 33-25 lead over the Cavs. They're in Game 6. Cavs, if they win that game, they can clinch the series. Markley. Now the pitch. It's going to be a line toward left. Going to be knocked down by Mass. Picked up, thrown to first base by Gallion. Going to be scooped up by Booth in time for the out. How about that play? Off the glove of Mast, Gallion, great job, heads-up play to get that ball off the ricochet at the shortstop spot. He's been able to make the throw to first. In Booth, the great scoop. And somehow West Holmes gets that out, and Miller does advance to third base, but you'll take that if you're West Holmes.
Yeah, that's one that might have been scored a hit anyway. It was just how hard it was hit, and Matt's just kind of reacting, getting his glove up there. But a great job by Gallion, who able to throw on the run for the out.
There's a swing and a miss for strike one. Logan Yoder's at the plate, batting from the right side, wearing number 16, the senior second baseman. As does have one hit on the season. Of course, he missed some time due to injury. 1 RBI, the pitch. And that's going to be inches high for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runner at third base for Hiland. Scoreless contest. We're in the top of the second.
It's good to see Yoder back out there, too. Every at-bat he has, he's looking more and more confident.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Hard cut there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Yeah, certainly an important player for Hiland.
That swing, though, he was trying to catch up with Grady Monagold in home runs.
Markley. Now the pitch. Curveball inside, that hit him. Didn't quite break for him, so that'll allow Yoder to take his base. Each pitcher has now hit a batter today. And runners at the corners. At the plate, number 9 batter in the Hiland lineup, Isaiah Wagler. Batting from the right side of the plate, wearing number 24. The senior shortstop is batting .279. He does have 1 homer and 11 runs batted in. So at first base is Yoder. At third base, Mike Miller. 2 down. Markley the pitch. So going to be lifted there towards second. Going to be caught by Chris Williams for out number 3. Hawks threaten do not score with no runs on no hits. There was an error and also 2 runners left. Through 1.5, we are scoreless. This is the Battle of Holmes County on WKLM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Home half of the second, still a scoreless game between Hiland and West Holmes. At the plate for the night, it's going to be the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Nate Sprang will lead it off, followed by Jake Markley and Kendrick Mass. Sprang bats for the left side, wearing number 4. Junior center fielder is batting .306, has 17 runs batted in. Gary Monaco, the lefty, a 4-1 record, has a 1.07 earned run average for Hiland this year. Through 26 innings pitched, he's allowed, and this being his 8th appearance, his 5th game start, the pitch. That's going to be a bit inside for a ball. He's allowed 7 runs, just 4 earned, and 15 hits while striking out 21. He's walked 4 and has hit 4 batters on the season. Monaco down the pitch. So on to be fouled straight back on the swing by Sprang. Again, lefty against lefty here in this matchup. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. West Holmes certainly had some chances in that first inning. Jake just couldn't cash in.
And that's one of those we talked about. It's just you get those bad breaks. You get the hit by pitch, gets all the way to third.
Curveball outside for a ball, 2-1 count.
And he gets thrown out trying to come home, I should say, on that single. And then Brock Gallion strayed a little too far from the bag, and Monagold had a great throw to first to pick him off.
The pitch could be a swing and a miss and a curveball there. Strike 2, nasty pitch there from Monagold. Goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And those are opportunities you really can't waste when you're playing a team like Hiland, the number one team in the state.
Here's the wind, the pitch. So it'll be lifted in the air towards short, going to be caught by the shortstop, Isaiah Wagler. Good reaction by him, and there's now one away.
It looked like that looping liner was going to get down there for a second, but when Wagler's patrolling between those bags, he can get about pretty much anything that's not 10 feet up in the air.
And he did so. Here's Jake Markley, of course, batting for the right side, wearing number 7, the freshman pitcher. Markley batting .260, has 9 runs batted in on the season. Here's the wind, the pitch by Monagle. Going to be a bit low. It's going to be ball 1. And stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace, while the area baseball and softball scores for you. Here's the pitch. So going to be popped up towards shallow right field. Going to be a running grab by the right fielder. That's going to be Mike Miller out there. There's now a 2 away. That's what a good outfield will do for you. It looked like that was going to be blooping in the right field for sure, but Miller came out of nowhere to make that running grab.
Well, Miller, Melton, Yoder, they were all going out for it. Someone is going to have a play on it. That's a great job by Mike Miller.
Here's Kendrick Mast. Mast for the left side, wearing number 6, the freshman third baseman. He's batting .294, has 8 runs batted in. Now the pitch. Going to be a curveball, going to be a called strike on the inside corner. Nicely placed. It's now an 0-1 count.
Well, when you have 2 freshmen starting varsity, especially in a game like this in Markley and Mast,
going to be outside ball 1.
You expect big things in their future. I mean, we go back to Brock Gallion 4 years ago, freshman starting in center field. His bat started heating up, and look at the career he's had for the Knights, and you hope the same for these 2.
Ball fouled back. It's a 1-2 count. It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg offers Ready Mix concrete projects. Give them a call, 674-0865 or 674-8121. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the curveball, and that'll do it here for the inning. That's the second strikeout thrown by Garrett Monagold, and the Knights go down in order in the bottom of the second. Through 2, we are scoreless. This is the Battle of Holmes County on WKLM.
Scott, why do you have a lobster bib on at the grocery store?
Because at Rody's IGA Truckload Meat Sale, I'm eating fancy this week.
Then you better grab those 5-pound boxes of frozen lobster tails for just $100.
Already got 2. One for dinner, one to impress the neighbors.
Stock up now through Friday from 9 to 6. And sign up to win a free 7-cubic-foot chest freezer from Millersburg Electric.
Get whole boneless pork loin for just $1.98 a pound. And 10-pound boxes of pollock fillets, $29.98.
Plus a whole lot more while supplies last.
Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg, where my freezer is fuller than my retirement plan.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Top of the order for the Hawks as we head to the top of the third inning. The first pitch from Markley to Mullet runs low for ball 1, 1-0 the count. Jake Sidle, Matt Croy with you. Happy to have you with us on this beautiful Friday evening here at West Holmes as bunt was shown and then pulled back immediately as the pitch from Markley is low. Now 2-0 the count. Millet 0 for 1 and ground out to second his first time up. That's left-handed, righty-lefty matchup as Markley takes a look in, now kicks and fires. That one swung on, grounded towards second, through the legs of Williams at second. On his way to second base now, here is Mullet. He will be in safe on the E4.
Well, that's what happens here when you make errors against the Hawks. They're going to take advantage of that, and Mullet, of course, both that speed, able to give credit to him as well, hustling on that play to get all the way over to second base on that play. And now the Hawks, just like that, have a runner in the scoring position.
That's something. Williams was there. The ball just got in between his legs. That'll bring up Garrett Monagold, who's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to third base his first time up, but now that's with a runner in scoring position and nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Markley takes a look at second. Kicks, delivers. There's a called strike, 0-1.
Markley's pitched well so far. He did his job there as well, but it'll be interesting to see how things go kind of the second time through the order facing this Hiland lineup.
And that's always the dangerous one. Once you get through this Hiland lineup, it gets dangerous and deep quick as that one is swung on and fouled back to the screen, and it's an 0-2 count to Garrett Monagold. And, of course, you got his brother Grady Monagold waiting on deck with a runner in scoring position.
But so like Jake Markley's approach tonight, and not easy to get the first couple innings and no scoreless, so far, a scoreless ball against this Hiland lineup, and he's really pounding that strike zone so far for this West Holmes team.
Monagold called time there. I think he was just trying to firm up that batter's box a little bit, or what's left of the batter's box from the JV game. As here comes the next pitch. That one swung on. Ground ball to third. Mass fields it on a hop. Throws to first. Looks the runner back, and his throw to first is in time for the first down of the inning.
Great play by Mass. That was not an easy play. The bouncer toward the shortstop area. They always say the third baseman, get whatever ball you can, give you a better angle at that ball. And Mass is able to get that off the hop and get that out of first base. Important out if you're West Holmes there.
Well, here's Grady Monagold. He walked his first time up. Now 1 down, a runner on second. And I can hear Bill Pim in my head saying, walk him right now.
Yeah. I think a lot of coaches have said that.
Markley looks in. Here's the pitch. Low and inside for ball 1-1-0.
But we haven't always seen that. In some situations, teams are kind of the elect to maybe pitch around him and see if he'll chase something, but usually he doesn't do that.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on second, 1 down here, top of the third inning. No score between the Hawks and the Knights. Markley takes a look at second. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside, a bit high there. Now 2-0 the count. And that's one of those ones you don't want to hang a ball there for Monagold.
No, he'll send that a long ways. He's certainly capable of doing that, as we've seen throughout this year.
So 2-0. There's a called strike. He got a little bit lower there. Now 2-1.
What's difficult when you say walk Monagold, and I think that's what coaches kind of wrestle with, is the guys hitting right after him are pretty good too. But certainly he's about as good as it gets.
So 2-1.
Well,
that one just missed somewhere.
When you're a pitcher, you're wanting that call, that's for sure, but he didn't get it.
So 3 balls and a strike. Markley comes set. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. He walked him again.
Again, not all bad for West Holmes when you get a second walk today for Monagold.
Well, Table Rock Pizzeria is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. Visit them in downtown Berlin. Enjoy a delicious New York brick oven pizza, leafy green salad, calzone, and more. Give them a call at 330-449-9955 or order online at TableRockPizza.com. Here's Jonah Yoder, the DH. He flew out to center to end the first inning. The first pitch to him. Swung on a little chopper back to the mound. It's throwing on to second, and getting the force at second is Markley. Great throw there to Williams to retire the side. So call that a P1-4 double play to end the inning. And once again, Markley holds strong as we go to the bottom of the third here on WKLM.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Healthcare feels easier when you feel understood. At Pomeranian Hospital, you'll find people who take the time to listen so you can feel cared for and ready for life ahead. From the first appointment to the care you need next, Palm Marine keeps things simple, local, and connected. For family checkups, women's care, specialty treatment, surgery, and more, Palm Marine is where your community goes to feel better. Palm Marine Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Your future is just getting started, and Buckeye Career Center is here to help you take the next step. BCC offers 10 full-time adult education programs, Class A and B CDL training, and part-time options as well. Attend our adult education open house June 9th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at Buckeye Career Center and have your $50 application fee waived. Learn more at buckeyecareercenter.org. Discover your passion and prepare for your future at Buckeye Career Center.
Preston Troyer to lead things off here, bottom of the third inning. Jake Sidle, Matt Croy with you. Devon Fortune's back at the ranch tonight. Meanwhile, Jacob Henning is our video producer, and Andrew Dunlap, our videographer, as here's the first pitch from Monagold to Troyer. It's outside for ball 1-1-0. Troyer comes into the ball game batting .229. He's been DH'd for a lot this season, but he's had some good swings over the last couple games. That one swung on and fouled into the mitt of Alarcon behind the plate. Now 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike as Monagold rocks, fires. That pitch just outside for ball 2. Now 2-1. And we mentioned our video producer and our videographer from Claxon Communications. Always great to have them with us as the 2-1. That one swung on, lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that will drop after a diving attempt by Hostetler, but he could not bring it in. That ball was hit to no man's land, and it'll be a single for the Knights and Preston Troyer.
Seen a couple of balls that have been kind of blooped out there that Hiland Offer's been able to run down. That time, it just did hit in the area where there wasn't able to get to, so good way to start things off with this inning for West Holmes.
Well, here is Race Engel. He's batting .260 on the season. He's driven 9 in. He'll bat right-handed, lefty-righty matchup. A runner on first, nobody out here, bottom of the third inning. The pitch to him, low and inside for ball 1-1-0.
Just the second hit today for West Holmes. In the second inning, they've gotten the leadoff batter on board.
Well, and this is where that shuffling of the lineup Wyatt Miller's been doing over the last couple of games, Matt, can really change how a game flows. You got Cooper Booth on deck here with a runner on first, and almost another balk there. Wow. Diving back safely is Troy.
Almost a pickoff.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, West Holmes has had trouble figuring out that move for Monagold, that's for sure.
He's got a good one. We've seen it all season long. As Monagold looked at first again, but he'll throw it home. It's fouled off.
Obviously, that helps your catcher because you've got to think twice before you get a really big lead over there at first base against Garrett.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. Monagold gets the signs here for Alarcon. Now takes a look at first. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs, now 2-1 the count. And you can tell that Troyer's staying a little bit closer to that bag right now.
Yeah.
The 2-1 showed bunt, popped it back to the screen. They'll do it at 2-2. I think they might have had the Hawks fooled on that one when Angle tried to lay down the bunt. He just couldn't get on top of it.
Yeah, interesting thought right there, trying to lay that one down, but likely now with 2 strikes, he'll be back to swinging away.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Monagold comes set. Checks on Troyer, throws over there, and again, just back safely is Troyer. Grady Monagold at first was able to pick that one out of the dirt. It was low throw, but still close as that pitch runs inside. Now 3-2 the count as Troyer Angle turned out of the way. So a payoff pitch on its way. Monagold kicks and fires just outside for ball 4. And the first 2 are aboard for the Knights here in the bottom of the third inning for Cooper Booth. The first baseman will bat left-handed.
The first baseman.
First walk thrown by Monagold, and West Holmes. Some production hit the bottom of the order, and that's huge here. A couple guys on board, nobody out, and we know the top of the order, they'll be coming to the plate as well. So a chance for West Holmes to try and possibly take the lead here in the third.
Booth, a .231 hitter, 8 ribbies, 2 doubles on the season. He has struck out 22 times, but walked 12 as he'll take the first pitch for ball 1-1-0. Again, he's another one that in the last 5 or 6 games has started to look a lot better at the plate.
Of course, the senior, Booth's been here for the last couple of years.
So 1-0. Swung on, grounded down the first base line, but foul.
He scorched that one, got on top of that on that swing, and as you mentioned, just inches foul just to the right of that first base bag, but a good swing by Booth.
That might score 2 if it gets on the fair side of first base there. Grady Monagold pinched in on the cut of the grass. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garrett Monagold takes a look at second, now fires home. That one is swung on, fouled out of play to the left, and we'll do it now at 1-2. That ball hit something and bounced back up and had the entire Hiland bench running for cover.
Hit that pole? I'm not sure what it hit, but.
Well, if you haven't been out since they redid the backstops here at West Holmes, it's just a little bit different. There's a larger gap on the third base dugout between the netting and the fencing compared to the home dugout at first, as here comes the 1-2. That one swung on, chopped back to the pitcher Monagold. He knocks it down but doesn't have a play.
Wow. Yeah, just kind of, he had it in his glove, then as he tried to get out of his glove, he dropped it on the exchange. And by that point, Booth, a good job hustling to first base. That's why you always run hard to first, even though it looks like you're going to be out. And he's safe there. Now bases are loaded, so a big break that time for the Knights.
Well, Matt, I don't know how you're scoring that. I'm scoring that as an E1 for now.
Yeah, that's probably so. I'm looking to hear what the official update is going to be on that, but I would say probably that's what I would say. It will be an error, so E1 on that play.
Well, here comes Chris Williams. He was hit by a pitch his first time out, and then got put out on just your average 9-1 to put out. As that pitch runs inside.
Almost hit him. Wow.
I thought it did hit him.
It looked like he hit
his
cleat, but apparently not. I think Williams would be wanting to go to first base if that were the case, but wow, that was very close.
So 1-0 count. Monagold comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a strike called on the outside half the plate, now 1-1.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better chance for the Knights. This is one of those situations as a head coach you're saying we got to cash in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. A 1-1 count. Monagold rocks, fires. That one swung on, found back. Now 1-2 the count. And I was about to say, you normally wouldn't run a safety squeeze or a suicide squeeze on a nobody out with the bases loaded. You're definitely not going to here because the entire infield is playing in on the grass. So 1-2. Swung on, ground ball, foul down the third base line. We'll do it again at 1-2. That being said, you get something over top of either the second baseman or the shortstop. The guy on second should be able to run for miles.
That's the benefit. Sometimes coaches don't like to bring the infield in this early in the game, but the Hawks going to try and get that out at home plate if they can.
So 1-2. Swung on, ground ball to short, fielded by Wagler. He'll throw to home and get the out there. So the fielder's choice for Williams will keep the bases loaded. Down at first, or at home, was Troyer. Again, that one goes 6-2.
Great play by Wagler, and also a terrific play at behind home plate by the catcher, Paxton Alarcon. That ball was just a little bit offline. Got rid of it quick, but a little offline, but good job by Alarcon to keep his foot on home plate and make that catch and get the shore out.
So now one down on the bases juiced for Colston Tenney, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Lefty-lefty matchup. Monagold looks in, rocks, fires. That one swung on, lifted high in the air, medium deep center. Mullet makes the catch on the run, tagging it on his way home. Here is Angle. He will be Out at the plate.
He didn't slide, and the umpire is going to call him out. How about that? So that's going to be a double play. Unbelievable.
So, call that, I think that's just a straight 8-2 twin killer there.
And that looked like a sure thing, a sacrifice fly. And probably should have been. Again, didn't slide, and give credit to Hiland on that relay throw. They got it there just in time, says the home plate umpire, to get that out. And somehow, Hiland gets out of this unscathed and a new run scored.
No runs on a hit, one error in the inning, and to our left as we head to the top of the fourth inning. No score between Hiland and West Holmes here on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Top of the fourth inning,
Mike Miller.
Mike Miller will lead things off for the second time today. As the Hawks has sent 4 to the plate in the first, 5 to the plate in the second, 4 to the plate in the third. Now, Miller going to try to bunt one down here. Markley Fields throws to first in time. He got him. Oh, what a play there by Markley. Got to it quick and had a great throw down to first. Booth able to grab that one to get the speedy Mike Miller.
Yeah, Easy kind of rushed that one, kind of panicked, but he didn't do that. He was on that immediately and made a quick throw and right on the money to get that first out.
Here comes Paxton Alarcon. He struck out looking his first time up. Righty-righty matchup as Markley will rock and fire. And just missed that one low for ball 1-1-0. So a 1-0 count. As Markley rocks, fires again in the dirt. Now 2-0 the count.
Well, I know we're only in the third inning, but I think you're Ryan Miller, but you just love the approach, Jake Markley. This is a freshman now. I want to repeat that. A freshman that's really come out here with a good approach, and he's thrown well so far tonight against an outstanding Hiland Hawks baseball team.
That one comes in on the hands, and it's ball 3 now, 3-0 the count. Got Alarcon getting the start behind the dish today for the Hawks. As Markley rocks, fires the 3-0 outside, ball 4. He walked him on 4 straight. Home Siding Contractors, located just outside of Millersburg off of State Route 39, offers Provia exterior doors professionally crafted and customized to meet your needs and style, along with the Winco line of windows with energy-efficient technology. They will save you money on energy costs. Call for a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619 at Home Siding. Here's Ben Hostetler before the pitch. It's thrown to first. Back with a dive. There's Alarcon. No score here in the top of the fourth inning between the Knights and the Hawks, as time called there by Hostetler. Markley takes a look in. Now comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped him up on the infield. Williams underneath it at second will make the catch, and there's 2 gone.
Just what you're looking for if you're Jake Markley and the Knights. He'll get that pop up and get that second out.
At the plate for the Hawks, number
Going to bring up
16,
Logan Yoder.
Logan Yoder.
He was hit by a pitch his first time up back in the second inning. So runner on first, 2 gone here. We're in the top of the fourth. No score between West Holmes and Hiland as that time it'll be Markley stepping off. Back on the rubber now. So throw to first, and again back with a dive is Alarcon. Halftime at Rocket Arena, Detroit leading Cleveland 54-51. Cunningham has 16 points. Donovan Mitchell has 13 for the Cavs. That one swung on, fouled back, 0-1 to count now to Logan Yoder.
Cavs were down by double digits, so 1 point in that first half, so he's able to pull it within 3 at halftime and see what happens here in the quarter. Usually they're the best at is that third quarter, right?
Now, if only they could just lead a game.
No, you can't do that, Jake. That's silly.
Back with a dive there is Alarcon. Maybe just play a great first half. And then
Again, you're talking crazy here.
It's the 0-1. That one swung on. Line drive off the glove of Mast again. He'll throw to first, and he still gets the out.
Unbelievable.
Holy cow. 2 defensive gem plays by the Knights in the inning. 2 exclamation points on them. You know what I'm trying to say. We head to the bottom of the fourth, no score here on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church. Express Power Washing is Northeast Ohio's premier washing and soft washing company. Their expert team uses state-of-the-art equipment and eco-friendly cleaning solution to rejuvenate your home's exterior, roofs, decks, driveways, and more. Home with a 2-year guarantee. If the green comes back, they come back. For more information, call 330-231-4392. That's 330-231-4392. With you. Happy to have you with us on a beautiful night here at West Holmes. My watch saying 63 degrees. It's supposed to hit 80 tomorrow, but also a good chance of rain.
I'll take the 80s, but certainly this is about perfect weather. It's not too hot, not too cold here. I'll take this throughout the spring. But, yeah, it's going to be heating up. That's for sure going into the next week.
Here's Brock Gallion. He'll take the first pitch, and it hit him.
Wow.
On the elbow guard.
Second batter that Monagold has hit today. He hit the leadoff batter back in the first as well.
Third combined hit batsman.
Nate Sprang.
That'll bring up Nate Sprang, who lined out sharply to short his first time up. You look at both of these pitchers so far, neither of them has, I should say, both have performed pretty well so far, as the throw to first and Gallion is back standing.
I think when you look at Hiland, certainly Monagold has thrown well, but got himself into some tough situations, and boy, his defense certainly stepped up and made some huge plays today.
The pitch showed bunt, pulled it back, and it runs low to Sprang, 1-0 the count.
If you're West Holmes, you feel like you should be up 2 or 3-0 at least right now, but thanks to the Hiland defense, they've made some huge plays to prevent those runs from scoring.
Monagold takes a look at first, now fires home the 1-0, swung on and missed now, 1-1 the count. Still, and again, a big gap in right field for Sprang here, and a lot of room down that left field line, too. So 1-1. That one swung on, popped up, and out of play. We'll do it at 1-2. Like you said earlier, Matt, a great crowd here today. Seeing a lot of West Holmes students that have made their way out for this one on senior night. Seeing a lot of Hiland parents and students that have made the trip over.
That's what it's all about, these county matchups. I don't care what the record is. It's just nice to get the two counties together.
So 1-2. That one swung on. Ground ball to second. Monagold throws onto the shortstop covering in time for the fielder's choice. But the Sprang will make it to first. Good job there by Grady Monagold. He had probably had an easier play getting that ball to second base rather than trying to turn back and get to first.
Yeah, those are tough plays. You always want to get that lead runner forced out if you can, but a tough angle on that throw. But Monagold, good job to get that ball in time and make sure he got that forced out to Wagler at second and get that lead runner out.
Here's Jake Markley, 0 for 1, a fly out to right his first time up. The first pitch to him is up high for ball 1-1-0. Well, stay tuned after the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IJ Marketplace. Devon Fortune will be reporting all the scores from around the area all the way till midnight. So 1-0. That one swung on, lifted in the air left field, but Hostetler comes in and makes the catch, and there's two gone.
Hit well by Markley, but again, right at Hostetler. He is able to make that play, but again, a good swing by Markley.
It's one of those things. It seems like these Hawks outfielders always know exactly where to be.
Yeah, well, just when you think you got a gap shot, somehow they cover that gap, and before you know it. So that's just a good outfield play, but we see that seemingly every year from the Hawks.
Here's Kendrick Mast, 0 for 1, a strikeout swinging his first time up. Lefty-lefty matchup as Monagold looks in, rocks, fires, and high and tight. Mast ducks out of the way of that one to save Monagold of his third hit batsman of the day. Of course, not like that kid from Tiffin last year that got hit 5 times in one game. The next pitch, that one swung on, found back. Now 1-1 the count.
Of course, the old school approach is it's maybe not bad to go inside, maybe occasionally hit a guy, something just to kind of let them know that you're not afraid to go inside. You don't make a habit of it, but just to kind of know that you're not afraid to go in there sometimes.
Absolutely not. So here comes the 1-1. Outside, now 2-1. I know we don't have it on our stat sheet today, but Chris Williams, I think he's been hit a good 5 or 6 times this season. I think he leads West Holmes in hit by pitch. He's been hit once today. It's a 2-1. Upstairs now 3-1.
The old saying, take one for the team, and not all guys want to take that one for the team, but some guys don't shy away from that. As Bill Pim will tell you that you don't have to jump out of the way of it. You can't lean yourself into the ball, but you can. It's okay if you stand there and let that hit you, but not everybody wants to get hit by that baseball, understandably so.
It's a 3-1 up high for ball 4, and I think it depends who's pitching, too.
Yeah.
When Bill and I were here earlier this week, the guy on the mound for Ashland, I wouldn't want to be hit by him.
Yeah, good point.
Number 5.
So that walk will put runners at first and second with 2 down for Preston Troyer. He singled his last time up to start last inning.
Here we go again. West Holmes still an opportunity, as they've had a few other opportunities today now in the 4th inning.
It's the pitch, too, and that one swung on, popped him up and out of play and into the stands to our left. And if this were banana ball, that one would have been called an out. Apparently banana ball is one of the fastest-growing youth sports right now.
Banana ball, huh?
Banana ball. It's the 0-1. That one swung on, sky-high pop.
Infield fly ball, right?
That was 2 outs, but it will be caught by Alarcon in foul ground, and that will retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors. And to our left, we head to the top of the 5th inning. Still no score in this one between Hiland and West Holmes on WKLM.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
It's the kids from D&M Rocks, here to remind you about all they offer. They have mulch, gravel, limstones, wood chips, black shale, and black granite, natural and manufactured pavers and wall stones, culvert and PVC pipes and fitting, and shale, which is great base material. They keep their inventory stocked year-round and offer delivery on all products. Stop in to see them or give them a call at 330-473-6020.
D&M Rocks! Wayne Holmes Health is now part of the Premier Pharmacy family, giving us even more ways to serve you. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm pleased to announce our acquisition of Wayne Holmes Health in Worcester, allowing us to offer a full line of home medical equipment, including hospital beds, lift chairs, scooters, and more. We also offer home modifications, including stair lift and ramp installation. Rental and delivery are both available. Stop in and see the new display at our Berlin location, now located inside of German Village Shopping Center, or visit us in Worcester at 720 Winkler Drive to see our full line of medical and home modification equipment.
We head to the top of the fifth inning. Was it you or me, Matt?
I guess it is the fifth inning, isn't it? Yeah. Top of the fifth inning indeed here. And we get their things straight here as we get rolling along here in this high school baseball contest. Here's the pitch going to be outside, and it's going to be ball one for Hiland's Isaiah Wagler. 9-1-2 batters for the Hawks. Wagler followed by the top of the order, Christian Mullet and Garrett Monagle. And Jake Markley on the mound. Here's the freshman with the toss. Going to be swung on and missed for strike one. 1-1 count. Isaiah Wagler popped out to second in his first at-bat. Hiland so far through 4 innings, no runs and no hits so far. They left 4 runners on base. Jake Markley, he's been outstanding. Here's the pitch. Curveball, that's a nice one. Going to be a cold strike on the outside corner, 1-2 the count.
A little bit of a delayed call there. I thought he was going to let that one be called a ball there.
I was hoping. It looked pretty good to me, but he did call it. But you're right, it was a bit of a delayed call. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Going to be a curveball again, going to be a bit low that time. Didn't miss by much, but a 2-2 count.
And that's a tough one to take for Wagler. I mean,
yes,
we've seen that pitch called a strike today, and that was a really good pitch by Markley.
Now the pitch. Curveball gets swung on, be fouled away, stays at 2-2. Markley has struck out 1 batter. He's walked 3. He's hit a batter. And he has thrown 60 pitches so far today. Scoreless game, top of the 5th inning. I'm not sure if a lot of people would have expected that at this point. That pitch is going to be swung on. A slipper back to the mound. Picked up, no, it was fouled. Call that a foul ball. And keep him up there at 2-2.
Our first base umpire called that one immediately there. I think this is the positive result. Well, you look at it right now for West Holmes, they're going to go play with a really good Richmond Edison team.
Swung on, be a fly ball. Fairly deep center field going back is Sprang. It's going to be a running grab out near the warning track. Caught by Nate Sprang, now 1 away. Did he not get it? He did not.
Oh.
He kind of looked like he had that catch, but apparently not.
I was right there with you. I've seen him make that catch so many times that I thought he had made the catch.
He kind of went back near nonchalantly there at the end and looked like he maybe came up with that ball, but apparently it is going to be in there, and Wagler's going to be at second base to start off this inning.
And that's the first silent hit?
Yep, first hit of the game. That'll be a double for Isaiah Wagler, down to the top of the order for Christian Mullet. Mullet 0 for 2. He's reached base 1 time on an error. He also grounded out to second base 1 time. And spinning around, throw to second base, and covering is Chris Williams. Wagler back there. So, again, the Knights inches away from getting that catch, not able to do it. And the Hawks in a position here they can try and take this lead. Markley the pitch. There's a bunt. Bunted down the first base line. It'll be juggled, picked up, thrown to first base by Markley. Going to be just in time for the out. Sack bunt does advance to Wagler to third base, though.
I'll say this about Markley. He is a freshman. He plays with the composure of an upperclassman. How many freshmen have we seen that would bobble that ball and just give up? He picks it up, sidearms it to first to get a speedy runner there.
Good job at least to get that out. Now runner at third base, though, for the Hawks. Scoreless contest. Hiland trying to change that. Garrett Monagold 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs to third so far today. Wagler's a third of the pitch. Outside, nice scoop and knocked down by the catcher, Preston Troyer. It's going to be ball one, especially important for the catcher to be able to block that ball here with that runner at third base.
Now, we'll say it's a lot harder to come in on those wild pitches here since they moved the backstop in at West Holmes. A lot less foul room behind the plate than there used to be.
You do have that brick there behind there as well. Because that can ricochet right back at you, so that also contributes to it. That was the 8th double by Wagler on the season to start off this inning. Here's the pitch. So it'll be popped up first base side. Hugs the line into foul territory. Booth looking for it. He'll make the grab, Cooper Booth. And that's out number 2. What a big out if you're West Holmes.
And that's huge there. And good job on Booth. You know, we're getting that time where it's a little bit harder to see those when they get up above the light towers, but had a good beat on it, went right into foul territory, and had a good look. They're going to walk Monagold.
So he'll walk for a third time today, this time the intentional walk, and that'll be runners at first and third. Of course, as I mentioned, the lights are on here, so we are officially under the lights now tonight at West Holmes. So Monagold for the third time will walk today. Fourth walk thrown officially by Markley. Again, this time the intentional walk. And runners at the corners, 2 outs. At the plate going to be Jonah Yoder. He's 0 for 2. But at first base, and Monagold back there safely standing up.
Again, we said it earlier, kind of like you almost hear Bill Pim in the back of your head saying, walk him, walk. And I'm thinking
he would approve.
Might be what Coach Melder heard on that one.
The pitch. So it'll be fouled off the handle on the swing by Jonah Yoder. It goes to 1-0.
But how many times this season have we seen coaches not walk him and pay the price, especially in a no-score game here in the 5th inning?
Markley the pitch. Curveball going to be a bit outside. Didn't miss by much. Ball 2, 2-0 count. Hopper's Insurance, located at 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. For a quote on your auto, home, farm, business, life, health, and annuity needs, call Hopper's Insurance, 800-340-3767. That pitch hangs up there high that time. It's going to be ball 3, and now it is a 3-0 count to Jonah Yoder. Runners at first and third, and Markley in danger of possibly walking Yoder at the plate.
And this is one where you have to trust your defense and give him something he might hit.
Way outside, and that's going to be, I believe, is that ball 4 or not?
I thought it was.
Apparently there was a strike in there somewhere, so now 3-1 count. So no walk yet.
No one else is surprised, just us.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. So I'm going to be popped straight back. That'll be out of play. Now goes to a full count. Three-two count, Jonah Yoder. 2 down in the inning. Markley trying to hang top. The Hawks trying to get their run across the board. And the pitch. Runner going. He called strike 3 on the inside corner. That'll do it for the inning. So the Knights get out of it. That's the second strikeout thrown by Markley, and that was a big one. Hiland gets no runs. They get 1 hit and no errors. There was also 2 runners left through 4.5, a scoreless contest. This is the Battle of Holmes County on WKLM.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
A remodel or new build is more than just a project. At Kime, we believe these projects mean creating a new play space for your little ones, designing a gathering place to make and share meals, or building an outdoor oasis to relax and recharge. We're here to help you reimagine your space. Our home center in Charm is a one-stop shop for flooring, appliances, kitchens, and so much more. Our team of experts is here to help support you every step of the way. That's the beauty of working with Kime. That's your home reimagined.
Spring in the summer with Millersburg Electric's Holiday Mega Sale, going on now through June 3rd. Savings throughout the store, including the top-rated line of Speed Clean laundry products. Get over $3,000 in savings in rebates on kitchen packages from GE Profile or KitchenAid. Building and remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the spring and the summer event at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Bottom of the fifth inning is still a scoreless contest between Hiland and West Holmes. The battle of Holmes County, it has been a good one tonight. That first pitch, a foul back, and an 0-1 count to Cooper Booth. Here's the wind on the pitch. It's going to be a bit low for a ball. It goes to 1 ball, 1 strike, I should say, to Race Engel, rather, to start things off here in this inning. Race Engel followed by Cooper Booth. That's the 8, 9, and 1 batters, with Chris Williams the top of the order after that. Swinging on this on the hard cut by Engel, goes to 1-2 the count. Engel, by the way, walked back in the third inning. 0-0 the score, bottom of the fifth, McCroy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast from West Holmes. There's a swing and a foul tip on that curveball by Monagold. It stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And for West Holmes, no runs. They've gotten 2 hits. They've left 4 runners on base. Garrett Monagold has struck out 2. He's walked 2. He's hit 2 batters. And has thrown 56 pitches so far today into this bottom of the fifth. Monagold now the pitch. It's going to be fouled again. And another tough pitch by Monagold stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. At the conclusion of today's contest, we'll be announcing the Table Rock Pizza Player of the Game. That player receives a gift certificate for a small 1-topping pizza from Table Rock Pizza. They're located, of course, in downtown Berlin. The pitch. So on be fouled straight back again. Stays at 1-2. Give them a call at 330-449-9955 or visit them on the web at TableRockPizza.com.
I believe they've got some new hours for this summer, too, so you have to check out their Facebook and websites for that.
Just recently posted them. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 3, and that'll be out number 1. The third strikeout thrown today by Garrett Monagold. Now Cooper Booth will be at the plate.
Coming to the plate for the next.
And for Booth, got on by an error back in the third inning. 1 on, nobody out, no score, bottom of the fifth inning. And the pitch. Check swing, bouncer toward short, gloved by Wagler. Fires the first base, they're in time for the 6-3 putout. 1 swing and 1 out. And there's now 2 down overall here in this fifth inning. We go to the top of the order for Chris Williams. Williams has been hit by a pitch. He got on by a fielder's choice also in that third inning. A play where Hiland got a force out at home plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball going to be in there for a strike. It's a 0-1 count. After the contest today, we'll have high school scoreboard brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll have the area baseball and softball scores for you all the way until midnight. 2 down, nobody aboard. Now the pitch. That's just a bit high. Ball 2, now a 2-1 count. Monagold trying to get through a quick inning here for Hiland. Time is called.
Well, we talked about this being a pitcher's duel here. Normally you see some more strikeouts in a pitcher's duel, but 6 combined strikeouts. The defenses have been playing well behind their pitchers today.
Pitch will be a bouncer toward third. It bounces foul, and the count will go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's the kind of stuff you're going to have going to tournament play, and West Holmes has certainly had some issues defensively at times this year, but they've gotten a lot better with that, and they know that you get the tournament time, every play is magnified, and that's what we're just about there coming next week. The pitch can be a bit high for a ball. Now a full count away as we were talking off the air, though, Jake, the fact that West Holmes, whatever happens to the outcome of this game, and you're going to be playing toe-to-toe with a team like Hiland, you kind of feel like you can play with anybody. It's going to be down low, ball 4. That's going to be important when they take on Edison on Tuesday.
Well, and I think Coach Miller, seeing that he's going to have another arm he can go to in the tournament as well, Jake Markley's pitched about as well as anyone on this West Holmes staff today. And again, between him and Mast and Cooper Booth, this is a team that their record is deceiving, and I'm not sure anyone should really want to have them in the first round of the tournament. They're hoping to play spoiler.
That was a walk to Williams, third walk thrown by Monagold today. 2 down, runner at first base, no score. Here's Colston Tenney, 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking, and also he flew out the center field today. Throw to first base, and back there safely is Williams. That was the play that ended the third where it was a fly out the center. Looked like that might be a sac fly, but really throw by Hiland got an out at home plate to end the inning. Here's the pitch. Chopper towards second. Chased after and gloved by Logan Uter. Throws the first in time for the third out. So West Holmes comes up empty with no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now through 5 innings, a scoreless contest. This is the Battle of Holmes County on WKLM.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes County since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
If you're looking for the best tires and service in the area, stop by Millersburg Tire Service. When it comes to selection, no one does it better. They've sold 37 brands of passenger, SUV, light truck, heavy duty, and farm tires in the last year. Serving Holmes County, all across Ohio, and 11 surrounding states. They even ship nationwide. Add in a knowledgeable staff with over 375 years of combined experience, and you've got everything you need, all in one place. So go with a team that's been serving Holmes County for over 73 years. Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Today, Mike Miller's going to lead off an inning for the Hawks. It's the 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Hiland. Jake Markley out for his 6th inning of work. Miller 0 for 2, reached on an error and grounded out on a spectacular play to Markley his last time up. He'll take a big swing and a miss at that one, and it's an 0-1 count. Keston McKinney getting warmed in the West Holmes bullpen. No action in the Hawks pen yet, as Markley takes a look in. Now kicks and fires. That one swung on, lifted high in the air. Medium, deep right field angle coming over. Makes the catch in right center. And there's one gone. So one gone here in the inning for Paxton Alarcon, who's walked in, struck out looking.
Number 11, Paxton Alarcon.
So a righty-righty matchup with the bases empty. One gone here. Top of the 6th, no score. That's the pitch. Outside for ball 1, 1-0.
If you're Hiland, you're looking to see which guy is going to be able to kind of provide that spark, get something going offensively against Markley, who's been doing a good job kind of keeping the Hiland hitters off balance so far today.
It's the next pitch. That one's inside on the hands now. 2-0 the count. And again, this is a start that is going to do wonders for Markley's confidence moving forward. I talked about him earlier. Him and Mass, both freshmen, and kind of like Brock Gallion, both are going to be 4-year starters for the Knights if they want to continue their baseball careers, as that one is swung on, fouled back. Now 2 balls and a strike the count.
Yeah, obviously nice for right now, certainly, and another guy that could have possibly used next week, but nice for the future. Another guy that can get the experience he's gotten this year at the varsity level and pitch well against a team like Hiland. Certainly that pays dividends.
It's a pitch up high, and the count going to run to 3 balls and a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Markley looks in, kicks, and delivers. That one swung on, lifted in the air, deep left field. Tenney's going back. He's not going to get there. It's going all the way to the wall. Hitting first on his way to second is Alarcon. He'll pull in with a double. And now stutters as if he's going to go to third and goes back to the bag at second after Gallion had to pick that ball up off the grass.
Well, 3-1 count, good hitters count, and that ball hung just in that zone area. And give credit to Alarcon. He didn't miss it as he hammered that ball in the left field. And a good opportunity for Hiland now. A runner in score position now with one out.
And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. That's going to be Griffin Monagold hitting for Hostetler.
Pinch hitting is number 25, Griffin Monagold.
I think Coach Degas smells some blood in the water here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Griffin Monagold, he's been an outstanding hitter all season long, so a great guy to be able to bring off the bench and put into this situation.
Righty-lefty matchup. Righty-righty matchup. His first pitch is a ball, 1-0. I don't know what I was looking at, but Griffin Monagold, a .408 hitter, 15 runs batted in, 7 doubles, and a home run on the year. Had some stellar games behind the dish as well for the Hawks as a 1-0. There's a called strike. Oh, pardon me. I don't know where it missed, but it's not a strike. So 2 balls, no strikes.
That was just the second double for Alarcon on the season.
Markley rocks, fires. That one swung on, back up the middle. Markley throws to first. It's wide of the bag, but Booth able to recover.
That could have been the disaster for West Holmes, but great job by Booth, able to get that catch and make sure he stepped on first base in time to force out Griffin Monagold.
Alarcon is able to advance to third. So now the go-ahead run 90 feet from home for Logan Yoder. Logan Yoder hit by a pitch and grounded out. Another spectacular play. Mass knocked a ball down and had to chuck it across the diamond to get him. His first pitch to him's outside for ball 1-1-0. Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt and paving contractor for Holmes and surrounding county since 1964. More after the 1-0 pitch. Markley rocks, fires. That one swung on. Sky-high pop towards short. Gallion is underneath it, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Specializing in asphalt paving, crack sealing, chip and seal, and pavement planning. Give Melway a call for your next pavement project. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and one left. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. No score between the Hawks and the Knights here on WKLM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oilfield service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oilfield needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Scott, why do you have a lobster bib on at the grocery store?
Because at Rody's IGA Truckload Meat Sale, I'm eating fancy this week.
Then you better grab those 5-pound boxes of frozen lobster tails for just $100.
Already got 2. One for dinner, one to impress the neighbors.
Stock up now through Friday from 9 to 6. And sign up to win a free 7-cubic-foot chest freezer from Millersburg Electric.
Get whole boneless pork loin for just $1.98 a pound. And 10-pound boxes of pollock fillets, $29.98.
Plus a whole lot more while supplies last.
Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg, where my freezer is fuller than my retirement plan.
Brock Gallion will take a first pitch ball for on a curveball for a 1-0 count against Monagold. To lead off the bottom of the 6th inning, Brock Gallion 1 for 1 today. A single, he's been hit by a pitch. So take that pitch down low now. 2-0 the count. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for the Knights. Both these teams still looking for a one lone run, and the way it's looking, one lone run might do it as that one swung on, skied into right center field. Coming in is Mullet, makes the catch in front of Mike Miller in right center for the first down of the inning.
Good job by Mullet, kind of taking charge there. It was one of those tweeners in right center that could give some outfielders trouble, but Mullet took charge, able to get that ball, and now one away.
Bring up Nate Sprang. 0 for 2 today, a line out to short and a fielder's choice. He was stranded on second to end the fourth inning. That's with one down, base is empty. The pitch from Monagold is outside for ball 1-1-0. Well, the Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hopes you knock it out of the park. So 1-0, swung on and missed. Now 1-1 the count. And Sprang and other players taking another big step this year. So 1-1 upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, just an excellent athlete. Good guy to have part of your team. Of course, good job in the outfield, also pitching, and what he can do, of course, at the plate.
So 2-1, swung on, foul back. Now 2-2 the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. West Holmes and Hiland playing a dandy in the Battle of Holmes County as the 2-2 upstairs. That'll make it 2-2. And Matt, you've called a lot more of these Battle of Holmes County games than I have, but this is probably one of the most competitive on each side since those doubleheader wins by West Holmes 4 years ago, as that pitch runs downstairs for ball 4.
Yeah, I think so, especially when you think about the quality pitching, defense tonight, and just the fact that it's scoreless here to the 6th inning. We haven't got too many of those over the years. So, yeah, this has been a good one tonight. Certainly everybody getting their money's worth between these two squads this evening.
Here's Jake Markley, 0 for 2, a fly out to right and a line out to left. He wants time, and he'll get it right as Monagold was about to start his motion.
Yeah, Monagold, he's pitched well tonight, but that's his 4th walk thrown. He's also hit a couple batters, so West Holmes so far has not been able to take advantage of those free base pass.
Throw to first, and They're going to have Sprang out. And hang on, I think we're going to get a balk call.
They are. Wow. How about that? So he's picked off a runner, and he's now gotten a balk called on him 2 times today.
And I think Chris Degas wants an explanation.
Yeah. So what are they calling?
So, yeah, Degas is going to come and ask our home plate umpire. I'm not sure if he or our base umpire made that call. I didn't see it till it was too late. I thought it was awfully close there, but...
If you're the lefty, of course, you have the advantage of being able to face first base. You can kind of hold that leg there long enough before you go to home plate, and you can kind of cross up a base runner. But once you start to lean toward the home plate at all, you cannot go toward first base. And that's going to, sometimes you can see lefties kind of get away with that. And I'm not sure if that's what they're seeing right now, but I guess the second balk called today.
So Sprang's on second as that pitch runs low and inside to Markley. Again, 0 for 2 today, lefty-righty matchup. And that could be a big difference in this game here. You put the go-ahead run in scoring position as the 1-0. Swung on, ground ball to second. Off the glove of Logan Yoder and into center field. Sprang rounds third. He will score on the error. And the Knights have taken a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, there you go. You look at that, the balk called, and then, of course, the error. And just like that, West Holmes finally gets a run across the board. It hasn't been easy. We've seen a lot of great defensive plays by Hiland today to keep this a scoreless game. At that time, a couple breaks for the Knights. They took advantage and able to take this lead.
And now head coach Wyatt Miller walking down the first baseline. I think we might be getting a pinch runner here for the pitcher Markley. We'll see here in a moment, but gives us time to remind you, stay tuned for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. Devon Fortune reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight.
So, indeed, it will be a pinch runner. It's like it's going to be Colton Taggart.
Colton Taggart.
Intrunning for the Knights, Colton Taggart. And batting for the Knights, number 6, Kendrick Mast.
That'll bring up Kendrick Mast. Mast 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. The first pitch is down low to him for ball 1-1-0. And that's a big run, another big run standing on first base for the Knights. And that's going to put pressure on Hiland here in the top of the 7th inning. So throw to first, and they got him at first. That's a pickoff. Taggart is out 1-3 for the second out of the inning.
Wow. So Monagold able to correct whatever he had to correct there after that last balk call, and that time he gets the clean pickoff. And that's a big one.
Wyatt Meller thought that was a balk as well. Mm-hmm. He's not going to get the call, but now base is empty and 2 gone for Mast. It's a pitch up high for ball 1-1-0.
Well, bottom line, if you're Garrett Monagold, obviously West Holmes takes his lead, but you want to keep this to a 1-0 deficit and give her offense a chance here this next inning.
The next pitch, that one swung on and missed now. 1-1 the count here to Mast. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Monagold rocks, fires. That one swung on. Ground ball towards first. Garrett Monagold, gloves now goes to Garrett Monagold. He'll get the out covering first. And that will retire the side, but 1 run comes across. It is unearned on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and they leave none on. And after 6 innings, West Holmes has come out to take a 1-0 lead over Hiland. We'll be back with the 7th on WKLM.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Top of the 7th inning, what a ball game has been tonight. West Holmes right now a 1-0 lead over Hiland into the top of the 7th. And to the plate for Hiland will be the 9-1 in 2 batters. Isaiah Wagler followed by the top of the order, Christian Millett and Garrett Monagold. Hiland so far, no runs scored. They've gotten 2 hits, 1 hit in each of the last 2 innings for them. And for the Hawks, 8 runners left on base today. That's been the key for them. Jake Barkley, the freshman pitcher, he's been outstanding. He's struck out 2. He's walked 4. He's hit a better on 84 pitches. He's on the mound again here in the 7th. Here's the wind and the pitch. Check swing. It's going to be what? He went too far, says the base umpire. That'll be strike 1 to Isaiah Wagler. Wagler 1 for 2 with the pop out the second and also a double. He got back in the 5th inning.
The lefty Keston McKinney warming in the West Holmes bullpen just in case, and a righty warming in the Hiland pen. We'll get you that number in a minute.
The 0-1, a curveball. That's going to be a nice one. A cold strike on the outside corner. A nice-looking curveball from Markley. Beautiful night for baseball, and boy, you get a chance to play under the lights. Not a whole lot of programs get that opportunity. You're talking about here's the 0-2. Curveball again. Going to be another nice one. Going to be just inches high, apparently. Wow. Only reason why you take that one is you know you can't hit it, because that was one heck of a pitch. 1-2 count to Wagler. But both Hiland as West Holmes had the lights. The pitch. Curveball going to be a swing and a miss that time. Went back to the curve and strike 3. Third strikeout thrown today by Markley. 1 up and 1 down for Hiland. Now we get to the top of the order for Christian Millett. Mullet so far 0 for 2 today with a sack bunt. At the conclusion of today's contest, we'll be announcing the Table Rock Pizza Player of the Game. They're located in downtown Berlin. Give them a call, 330-449-9955, or visit them on the web at tablerockpizza.com. Here's the line of the pitch. Way inside, and he'll step out of the way of it. 1-0 count to Mullet.
Believe it's Carson Yoder warming in the left field pen for the Hawks. A little bit hard to see. Don't have a light shining right down on it, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Fastball high outside. It's going to be ball 2. That player receives a gift certificate for a small one-topping pizza at Table Rock Pizza. 1-0 Knights here on the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Going to be a cold strike on the outside corner. Now a 2-1 count. And the pitch. It's going to be a bouncer toward short. That'll be gloved by Gallion. Fires the first base in time for the second out. Took a weird hop on him. Good job by Gallion to field that one cleanly. That's one of those balls you can see kind of eat up a lot of shortstops, but Gallion will make the play. There's now 2 down, and now Hiland possibly down to their final out, down 1-0. Here's Garrett Monagle to try to extend things. Garrett Monagle has been a pitcher today. At the plate now, he's 0 for 3 with two ground outs to third, also popped out the first.
Monagle, he's been hitting the ball well all season long.
That's going to be in there for a strike. It's going to be an 0-1 count now.
He's an opportunity to do something a lot of players don't, and that's give himself some run support.
The pitch by Markling. Curveball outside, going to be a ball, 1-1 count. Earlier today, high school softball saw Hiland defeat Mansfield Christian 13-7. West Holmes up over the Hawks right here in high school baseball. And the 1-1. So going to be popped up toward shallow right field, going after it and making the grab. That's going to be angled. That'll do it. And West Holmes gets the first win over Hiland since the 21-22 season, as they win it tonight by the final score of 1-0 on senior night under the lights at West Holmes. What a game tonight in performance by Jake Markley to help give West Holmes this win.
This is a huge one. This is one that West Holmes is going to take with them into the tournament and be like, we can play with them. We know what can happen when everything goes right for us. We know what can happen now, and that's a huge confidence-building win for the West Holmes Knights.
West Holmes wins at 1-0 over Hiland tonight. We'll take a break, come back with a post-game show coming up next on WKLM.
This is Emily Sheely of Berga Insurance. Farm ownership is a huge investment. Protect your investment with the right insurance policy. I proudly represent Buckeye Insurance Group, a company that has been insuring farms since 1879. Together we can make sure you have coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Berga Insurance working together to protect you.
Healthcare feels easier when you feel understood. At Pomerene Hospital, you'll find people who take the time to listen so you can feel cared for and ready for life ahead. From the first appointment to the care you need next, Pomerene keeps things simple, local, and connected. For family checkups, women's care, specialty treatment, surgery, and more, Pomerene is where your community goes to feel better. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Ready to learn by doing? Buckeye Career Center is still enrolling high school and adult students for the 2026-27 school year. Available programs include auto collision repair, culinary arts, computer-aided design, landscaping, masonry, meat cutting, deli and bakery, and precision machining. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. Call us today at 330-339-2288 or apply online at buckeyecareercenter.org.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
At Beaches, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
Holmes gets the win on senior night under the lights at West Holmes, defeating Hiland in the Battle of Holmes County by the score of 1-0. It was a pitcher's duel this evening as nobody scored all the way in to the bottom of the sixth inning. West Holmes certainly had some chances early. You think in the first inning, West Holmes had a couple runners on, not able to get the run the score here in the out at the plate. Also an out at the plate as well in the third inning for West Holmes, so unable to come up with the runs in those innings. They was still scoreless all the way into the bottom of the sixth. West Holmes, though, after a fly out by Gallion to start the inning, a walk to Nate Spring, and then the critical play of Bach allows Spring to get the second base, then an error after that. That allows Spring, of course, to get across home plate, and West Holmes will take a 1-0 lead, and that will be our Hobron's Insurance play of the game. That allowed, of course, Spring to get that what would end up being the game-winning run on that play. And West Holmes able to hang tough in the top of the seventh, and the Knights get the win tonight by the final score of 1-0 over Hiland. Back around with the final numbers after this from Denko Marketing.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
West Holmes a winner by the score of 1-0 over Hiland tonight under the lights at West Holmes on senior night. For West Holmes, they had one run on 2 hits. They had 2 errors and 5 left on base. As far as the Knights are concerned here, overall offensively, Brock Gallion went 1 for 2. And also was hit by a pitch this evening as well for West Holmes. The other hit was by Preston Troyer. He went 1 for 2 at the plate as well this evening. The lone run scored by Nate Spring after he was walked. And he would score what would end up being the game-winning run in that 6th inning for the Knights. For Hiland, they had no runs on 2 hits themselves. They had 2 errors and 8 left on base. As far as the Hawks offense is concerned here for the evening, of course, Isaiah Wagner, he had a double. He went 1 for 3 with a double this evening. And also, it was Paxton Alarcon, also had a double. He went 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Getting the win of the mound, of course, for West Holmes, that was freshman Jake Markley, and he was outstanding, going 7 innings, a complete game shutout. He allowed just 2 hits. He struck out 3, walked 4, and hit a batter. Improved his record on the mound to 2-2. With the loss for Hiland, the tough luck loss, that was Garrett Monagle, the lefty, went 6 innings. He allowed 1 run that was non-earned, and 2 hits allowed. He struck out 3, walked 4, and hit 2 batters, dropped his record to 4-2. Again, West Holmes the winner by the score of 1-0 over Hiland. Back with the players of the game, and to wrap it up after this from Denko Marketing.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
It is a final here with the lights on at West Holmes in the Battle of Holmes County on senior night. West Holmes gets a win 1-0 over Hiland this evening. That'll snap Hiland's winning streak of 12 games to the top-ranked team in D6, but it was a good one tonight.
Amazing game. A great defensive game. It's weird that when you say it's a great game, there were 4 combined errors in this game, but just so many great plays on the infield. The outfielders made some great catches as well on each side. It was one of those ones, it was going to be a final at-bat to decide this win, and West Holmes was able to do that, and then credit where credit is due to Jake Markley. That is a gutsy performance for a freshman, and I think I don't remember if I said this on air or in between innings, Matt, but this kid looks good, and if this is what he looks like as a freshman, I can't wait to see what he looks like as a sophomore and a junior and a senior in this West Holmes offense.
Good to see that. Jake Markley will be our Table Rock Pizza Player of the Game for West Holmes, and of course, the other end, Garrett Monagold will be our other Table Rock Pizza Player of the Contest for Hiland. And for Garrett, he did walk a few guys, hit a couple batters, but he kind of hung tough there. His defense made some plays for him and gave his team a chance to win tonight. They came up empty, but Garrett doing a solid job as he usually does on the mound.
Yeah, he stayed in there, worked out of a couple jams, and West Holmes just had one of those games where everything went in their favor when they needed it to. But Garrett, this is by no means a bad stat line. 6 innings, 1 unearned run on 2 hits, striking out 3. I mean, that's a pretty good stat line to me, and they're going to need him to have stat lines like that in the tournament.
I think if you look at both sides, maybe what you're looking at from a critical eye is that you want to take advantage of more opportunities here. And again, as you mentioned, there were a couple of errors on both sides here, some walks, and I think if you'd like to come up with more runs than what you did tonight here, really on both sides, those are the things you're kind of looking at here going forward here into next week.
You take a look at the bottom of the third for West Holmes. They had the bases loaded, nobody out, and they didn't score a run. That's partially because, what do you call this, a fly out to center field throw, then 8-2 put out at home plate. You don't get any runs in that, but that was a fantastic defensive effort in that one. I think you just look at these two squads, and I think both teams needed what happened in this game. West Holmes needed a win to kind of bolster their confidence and say, we're going down to face Edison. A lot of people aren't giving us a chance, but we know we can play when we all play together. And then you look at Hiland, I think you hate to talk about silver linings, but a game like this right before the tournament, it's a great thing for them to kind of look at and see. They're able to kind of plug some holes, and they'll have another good one, weather permitting, with Strasburg tomorrow.
Without question. That's the voice of Jake Sidle. Again, West Holmes with the win. They'll go to 7-15 on the season, and they will play themselves at Garraway tomorrow. And, of course, their sectional championship game will be played next Tuesday at number 3 seed Edison. And for Hiland with the loss, they'll drop to 19-4. Again, snaps a 12-game winning streak for the top-ranked team in D6. They'll play at Strasburg, as Jake mentioned, tomorrow, and then they'll play their sectional final game next Wednesday at Lehman Field against either the 10-seed Bridgeport or the 11-seed Bel Air. We do want to thank our video live stream partners, Claxon Communications, allowing us to bring you this live stream coverage for tonight. Of course, Jacob Heading, the producer, and also thanks to Andrew Dunlap, the camera guy, and also thanks to Devon Fortune back at the studio. Reminder, we'll have high school scoreboard tonight while the area baseball and softball scores for you all the way until midnight. For Jake Sidle, I'm Matt Croy. The post-game show brought to you by Denko Marketing. Now, again, also look for pictures on social media tomorrow from Phoenix Price. She'll be posting that on the WKLM Facebook and Instagram pages as well from tonight's contest. The final score in the Battle of Holmes County on senior night, under the lights from West Holmes. West Holmes the winner, 1-0 over Hiland. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.